right, man, we back. Another boxing live stream, man. Some important things happened since we went live yesterday, so it's important that we talk about it. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Courtney Richard in the building. Salute. I see you, bro. And hey, before we get into it, hey man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Won't miss another video. That's at least how it's supposed to work. I'm getting notifications, so the bell icon is working. You want to make a donation, that link's always in the description. Appreciate the love. Other than that, man, just keep sharing the videos. And we talking about Jermall Charlo ducked Andrade. Eddie Hearn said he gonna send Jermall Charlo a one fight deal. He don't have no problem with that to fight Demetrius Andrade. So they gonna front run on that. And hold on. And we're gonna talk about Shawn Porter picking Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. And yeah, Danny Garcia, Bob Arum confirmed it again and said that Danny Garcia ducked Bud. He was offered to fight and he ducked him. So that's what's on the agenda today. And I'm just want to put the Bob Arum thing. And I'll put that source in there. Just give me a minute. Somebody sent it to me yesterday. So give me 1 minute. But everybody rolling in. I don't know if anybody rolling in yet. But a salute to as you come in. I'm trying to find it right now so I can send it. Send it again. This dude tweet hell of a lot. But it's on. Michael Woods put it on Twitter. All right. I had to go ahead and find it, man. It's deep down there, but I guess he was interviewing Bob Arum. They out in Reno for the Shakur and Joette fight. I'll talk about it again. And I found the tweet right here, so I put it in the description on the source link so everybody can see it about Danny Garcia ducking that fade. And to me, it ain't no surprise. I've been telling y'all that. I think he was offered that fight multiple times. So I'm gonna put that source in the description, but I'll put a few sources in the description. And I'll put the source in the description that Eddie Hearn said that they sent Charlo offer to fight Andrade, a one-fight deal, like he requested to fight Andrade. So I don't know if they reluctant to make the Danny Jacobs fight. I know Danny Jacobs is fighting at a weight class above. He's fighting at a weight class above at 168 now. And he said after he fights Chavez, he'll think about coming back down the weight. But at the end of the day, I told you guys, man, a lot of motherfuckers think on the surface that PBC fighters went on to smoke. No, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Al Hammond don't want them to fight nobody. Even in their own jurisdiction, on their own block, they don't want to make the best fights happen. You know what I'm saying? They only gonna start to make the best fights happen because they're in financial crisis right now. You know, and once again, another fighter is proven to be a duck. All these dudes sit on here, and I should be the same way. We talk all this shit. Oh man, this dude don't want to fight that dude. Man, the majority of these fighters out here is ducks, man. And I knew, like, I was listening to that Ness interview early on. Y'all probably seen my video on it about Charlo ducking Andrade. And to me, Jermall Charlo is just too passive. You know, are you mad that oh damn, Josh Gordon done for the season for the Patriots, knee injury? It's crazy. You know, you get on there and he be like, you want to fight Canelo? Oh, you know the Canelo fight not gonna happen with you. You know, I'm living my life. I'm not tripping off the Canelo fight not happening. I don't care if the Canelo fight happen or not. You know, I'm gonna just keep doing what I want to do. He just too passive, dog. That nigga really don't want. He want to fight Canelo, but he don't really want to fight him. He want to get that paycheck, dude. And Demetrius Andrade is a nobody, and you know, I'd rather fight a champion below or above me. And well, go ahead, dude. You know, because I'm tired of sitting here watching you fight fucking the K9s and no disrespect to K9, that's my dog. I'm tired of seeing you fight the K9s of the world and the Dennis Hogans and the Matt Korbovs of the world and who else the fuck he done fought out there? Jorge Sebastian Highlands of the world. Like, dude, Demetrius Andrade actually want to fight you right now. And if the offer ain't right, all you gotta do is come out and say he playing again. You know what I'm saying? And then they said his trainer asked for $10 million fucking dollars on the Boxing Voice for them to make that fight happen. Dude, I'm telling you, man, the Texas smoke is turning into Texas duck. Roast duck, fried duck, baked duck, rotisserie duck. It's turning into a state of ducking. You know what I'm saying? Only one I know that really ain't duck nobody is Jermall. Out of the most prominent fighters, but they all ducking, bro. They all ducking. Mark Pinkerton, Lavish, what's going on? Coffee Universe. Can't nobody sit here and say nobody hating after watching that interview with Ness. You ain't nobody. I mean, people, and I don't know how they gonna spin. Oh, you know, Demetrius are fight. Shit should happen. Dream Tyson salute. In the super chat, he said, "I see you and the IBF crew got Legenda, homeboy coming at Ego and Dante, but he not on that level. Tell him to show his face." Oh, you see, I got an agenda. Hey man, I don't even watch that dude channel. No disrespect. I don't. He cool. He inboxed me, but I don't watch his channel. Maybe I gotta check it out. What? If I'm pushing an agenda, well, it is what it is. I'm just pushing the truth. And call a spade a spade. Y'all niggas sit here and dog out Anthony Joshua. Y'all dog out Loma when it seemed like he didn't want to fight Devin. Y'all dog out any Canelo for not wanting to fight Charlo. But when it comes to y'all fighters not wanting to fight the best, what I'm supposed to say? I'm supposed to not say nothing? I got supposed to not say nothing? What am I supposed to say? Motherfuckers ain't paying me. They pay me, I'll shut the fuck up. I'll say whatever they want me to say. That bag right. That bag right, I'll say whatever the fuck they want to say. That bag right, I be dancing and all that shit. A nigga a duck. Sorry. A nigga want motherfuckers. I don't feel sorry for Charlo. I don't feel sorry for Andrade either, though. I don't feel sorry for neither one of them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And you just gotta, like, the dude just duck. Oh, he's a nobody. Hey, nigga, you want to fight? You want to unify or not, nigga? He's a nobody and whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. Like, dude, Dennis Hogan is a fucking nobody. If Demetrius Andrade is a nobody, who the fuck was Matt Korbob? Who the fuck was Jorge Sebastian Highland? Who was Hugo Centennial Jr.? These dudes just be fucking, just be contradicting themselves, man. Too much. Beggars can't be choosers. You begging for Canelo. You begging for Golovkin. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. They can't. Y'all be begging and shit. Oh, y'all guys, I want to fight Canelo. Nigga, if you get 2 belts, you and Andrade unify, wouldn't that make y'all a step closer to Canelo? That's how I look at it. You a step closer. And if anything, if you don't ever get to fight, yeah, I mean, at least you can call yourself a unified champion. You know? But when it comes to niggas' favorite fighters, can't speak the truth. You can't speak the truth. Nigga, a duck. I'm telling y'all, majority of PBC fighters is ducks. It's only a few real ones. AB, Gary Russell. I don't know all of them, but a lot of them niggas is light. A lot of them niggas is like, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. A lot of them niggas is fraudulent as hell. Willie, what's going on? For real, a lot of them dudes fraudulent as hell. So the mandatory don't matter. No, the mandatory don't matter no more. Nigga, like shit. Canelo got clout. They elevated that nigga to the sky. Charlo got the belt. They created some shit for Canelo. They gonna protect Canelo. What you barking at? AB is a fraud. Not really, man. AB done fought everybody. Shut up. AB done fought everybody. Shit. If he a fraud, or everybody else on PBC a fraud, AB done fought everybody. I ain't gonna say that he go out there and get the greatest performance of all time. He do be duping niggas, man. What I say? He do be duping niggas. But hey, he go out there and fight motherfuckers though. He don't move his hands, but he go out there and fight niggas. Ronnie Boy with Brandon White salute. C4C. That nigga AB, that nigga be fighting niggas though. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, it's like you a kid and you don't really understand the villain. You just always rooting for the hero. And when you get older, you understand niggas like the Joker and niggas like Thanos. You understand the villain. Lex Luthor. I understand Adrian Broner now, man. I ain't get it at first, but I feel him now, dog. I feel him. Not all that, some of the weird shit he be doing. Daytimes I gotta keep it real. PBC got they fighters on the leash, and I noticed when somebody mentioned they'll fight somebody else from another platform, they always backtrack in the next interview like they got slapped. Exactly, bro. Y'all see Shawn Porter was on motherfucking I Fight Crawford, and I heard they had that discussion behind closed doors. I didn't really need to ask what the result was because I see what the result is. I'll get there in a minute. I'll get to what the you know what the result is. You know what they did to Shawn Porter. They pulled his leash. But this Jermall Charlo unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable, dude. For you to sit here crying about fighting Canelo, nigga, well, hey man, if you can't get that fight, then you can't get Golovkin. You know, he go out there yesterday and say, I want the champions. I want the champions. I want the champions. I want the champions. Only Golovkin and Canelo? Oh, I won't fight Andrade. Like, nigga, why? Why you want to fight Andrade? I don't understand that. I'd rather you see I'd rather see you fight Andrade than fight Hogan. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't rock with him, dude. I like the way he fight, but dude is a chump. They like getting high risk. They like low risk, high reward. He ain't trying to fight nobody, dog. He said Charlo Andrade don't want to fight. Well, Eddie Hearn said he sent an offer. So, and Andrade said they already sent the offer. Or they already asked him for that fight. And somebody told me that Ronnie Shields on the Boxing Voice, and he said they wanted $10 million. Now, it ain't Andrade's choice. It ain't his number one choice. It ain't his number two choice. It's probably his number three choice. You know what I'm saying? His mandatory just pulled out to fight for a regular WBA belt, Stephen Butler. So he like, shit, I'm 32 years old. I got to get at least one good fight in. He'll beat Jermall Charlo, though. Let's Charlo knock him out. It'd be a good fight. For sure, it'll be a good fight. I can't believe Eddie Hearn, he lying. I don't know, bro. As much as y'all say Eddie Hearn lying, nigga, the other side be lying just as much. I believe Eddie Hearn is in the offer. I do. I'll put it to you this way. Eddie Hearn got more money at his disposal than Jermall Charlo or PBC putting behind him. That's a fact. He got more money at his disposal. He'll make that fight happen. He tried to get Tank $5-6 million to come fight Tevin Farmer. Like, no matter what the price was, look, just pay attention to this. What did he offer Tank? Like $5, $6, $7 million to fight Tevin on the zone, and Mayweather, Al Heyman, and Leonard Ellerby wouldn't let him go over there. And now he about to fight Gamboa for what? $1, $2, $3 million. He ain't even gonna get $3 or $4 million fighting him. I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't really about money. To be honest, it ain't about money. It's about power. I say them niggas frauds too. I ain't gonna lie. They fraud too. Eddie Hearn just talked. You can go back and play his lives. With Al, he don't talk. So you got to pay attention to what his fighters say. I want to see. Yeah, why not see? I mean, anytime it comes to black fighters, man, we don't get, this nigga Patrick Mahomes really practice. He gonna fuck himself up. But hey, I do want to see that too. He said, "This is what I'm not getting." I would say, if PBC is in such financial crisis, why not make those fights with other entities to maximize they like Bud versus Spence and other top ranked out? That I don't know. To be honest, that I don't know. I just think they don't want to play along. But they're gonna start making a lot of good fights though. But then again, Al Heyman, he tried to be cool with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn stabbed him in the back. Bobby Swag, salute. Farmer turned down the fight, fighting Tank on Mayweather. Yeah, he did. But that one had nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. He did. Tevin Farmer didn't want that fight. I agree with that. But I'm just saying, Tank had a 4, 5, 6, whatever $1 million offer, and he ain't let him go over there and take it. So it's clear that they freeze him up. They're trying to freeze them out. He's like everybody shady, but Hearn and Bob shady to make money off the sport. Everybody, you think Al Heyman in the sport not to make money? Al just more generous. And really, you don't know about Al because it ain't a lot of track record on. All we do know is you don't know shit about Al. Al could be fucking these niggas blind and they don't know it until years later. Or he can make them sign a non-disclosure agreement not saying nothing. But I ain't never heard nobody had nothing bad to say about Al that didn't come back and eat their words. Like, I know one person that say something bad about Al. That's it. That's it. And I wouldn't. They black though. Be honest, he retract. But yep. We're so fucked up. The two fighters from Ohio. Just like Al. Yeah, Eddie Hearn fucked Al over good. Eddie Hearn, he said, "I ain't fucking up." Hold on. That must be on your end. I think shit good. Let me get off this page though. Hold on. You right. Give me 1 minute. Dana White don't want a bunch of fighters with O's on their record and no belts. Everybody valuing good? I don't know. They keep going in and out. All right, let me check. Keep mute. Let me get off this page. I don't know. All right, if we keep doing this, let me know. I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with the stream. That might just be some YouTube. Al Heyman keeping the boat afloat for Dana. That's why I hear. But Eubanks won down the middleweight. Eubanks went back down the middleweight. He fighting Crawford for the interim WBA. So, but um, but end of the day, they need to make that shit happen. Who Yuga's fighting next? I think that'll be determined WBC convention. So I don't know. I don't know what Yuga's gonna do, but yeah, Charlo duck. I don't care what a duck is a duck. A duck is a duck. That's it. A duck is a duck. A duck is a duck. So, he should fight him. And then who he gonna fight next? Charlo probably gonna fight Eubanks if he beat Crawford. That's why they fighting on the same card. You know what I'm saying? But they should fight. They should fight. Him and Andrade should fight. Why not? If the zone willing to front the bill, they might as well go ahead and just let it happen. That's what I don't get. Him and Charlo can just go ahead and fight. I think Charlo will be getting outboxed at Pierce in that fight, but I think, like he said, I think Demetrius Andrade might be a bit chinny. I think that'd be a really good fight. That'd be a boxer versus a puncher. A boxer puncher. So I don't know why that fight shouldn't happen. Charlo gonna whoop Eubanks. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it's gonna be easy. I don't think he'll stop. I'm not sure if he stopped Eubanks. I'm not sure. I'm not. That nigga just struggled with Brandon Adams, though. That nigga just struggled with Brandon Adams. Niggas gonna ignore that? That motherfucker need to fight a top tier fighter, man. Charlo is regressing at a fast rate. Jermall, he's regressing at a fast rate. He ain't getting no better. He not getting a little bit better. Every fight I see him getting worse and worse. He getting worse and worse. I wouldn't put it past him. I thought he beat him every round, man. That bitch, he supposed to park that nigga. He supposed to put that motherfucker in the dirt. That motherfucker did not look like a world-class fighter fighting Brandon Adams. That nigga did not look like a world-class fighter. He said he gonna beat you. I'm not sure, but y'all act like he just gonna smoke Eubanks. I ain't sure, dog, about him just smoking Eubanks, dude. Because he fight down to his competition. That motherfucker fight down to his competition. He may smoke him, but I ain't impressed. His last few performances, I ain't impressed. I seen him fight in person too. I ain't impressed. I'm not. I'm not impressed, dude. He ain't getting no better. No head movement. He got that jab and that's it. I don't see nothing. Him and F.N. Jabe look stiff. They look like a piece of cardboard moving around the ring. I don't see it. I don't see that motherfucker looking bad. I wouldn't be able to put it past him if Eubanks give him a run for his money. That might not be, conventional wisdom, but Eubanks might rush in there and get smoked. I can see that happening. But he probably gonna be fighting Eubanks next. Actor Charlo is the only dangerous Charlo is Jermall Charlo with Ronnie Shields. That's it. Them two motherfuckers ain't dangerous. They not that good. Now when Jermall was with Ronnie, he was good. But the Roberto Ramirez guy that lost his pro debut, he coming back in November. He ain't coming back this week. He come back in November. I'm just keeping it real. I don't really see it, man. Andrade, he looked pretty good, but then again, versus who? Walter K, the dude that looked like Hugh Jackman from Wolverine. Who he looking good? Who he just fought? Slucky, he looked good versus Lucky. But he ain't really doing much. No. He said Eubanks don't have the best stamina neither. He showed smoke Javier Uterman. He had some stamina versus George Groves. He was missing like a motherfucker. Charlo had 2 bad performances, but Eubank style could get him stopped. He said Barber said Jermall's a beast. He just shouldn't get a shot. He just should get a shot at the elite 60 pounders. They should set up Andrade and Charlo. Triple G won't fight them. Nope, Triple G not gonna fight them either, but they should make it happen. I don't know, man. That Charlo and Andrade, I would stay away from that one. I'll stay away from that shit. Charlo can be outboxing that nigga for 10, 11 rounds and be clipped. It'll be a good fight though. I wouldn't bet on it. I just never been sold on Demetrius Andrade intangibles. He one of those guys who I think ain't got no heart. Or ain't got no chin. I like the way he fighting shit. But I can see that nigga quitting. No, I can see Charlo just dogging him out. But also I can see Charlo getting outboxed. But I think if Charlo can clip him, it'll be one of the more intriguing fights in boxing. Yeah, it'd probably be one of the better fights to watch. It probably would. This nigga over here snoring and shit. It'd probably be one of the more better fights to watch. I wouldn't bet on it. I would favor Andrade, but I think at any time he can get stopped. I think Triple G can beat Charlo and beat Andrade. I think he could. Can they take that punishment that Derevyanchenko dished out? That's the question. Can they take that punishment? See, everybody talking about, who taking that punishment? Who taking that punishment? Because Derevyanchenko took some punishment. I ain't sure he stopped Triple G, bro. I'm not sure. Because Derevyanchenko, he took some punishment. That's when he going to talk to. He took some punishment. I'm keep saying it. Motherfuckers talking about, Derevyanchenko beat up Triple G. Oh, Triple G punished him. Triple G, he may not be the same. Neither one of them may not be the same fighter. He punished that nigga. Man. They punished each other. Derevyanchenko ain't no chump. His angles and his jerky movement, styles make fights. I wouldn't bet on none of them. The only thing I'm betting on is Canelo, because I know Canelo gonna get the benefit of the doubt. That's the only thing I'm betting on. I ain't sure Demetrius Andrade can take that ass whooping Golovkin dished out. I think Charlo can take it because he took some good shots from Korobov and he kept coming. But Triple G a much bigger puncher. I'm not writing Triple G, and I'm not the biggest Triple G fan, as everybody know. But I ain't writing that nigga off. Not versus them. Only guy that's gonna go in there and dog him is Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not writing Triple G. I mean, that nigga still can punch. Andrade, I'm not sure he can take that abuse. And for 12 rounds, I'm not sure Charlo can take that abuse neither. I ain't even going front, man. I'm not bad, nigga. I ain't sure what's going to happen. He said, I'm not sure Triple G can hit Andrade. Like, all it takes is one. That one body shot, take that nigga a few body shots, take his legs away. He may not be able to touch Andrade. He might get picked apart. You may be right. But I ain't about to write Triple G off. That motherfucker still can crack. Donald Banks say, we know that no matter how good you look versus Canelo, if you don't stop him, you getting robbed on the scorecard. Yep, I agree. That's why I bet with him. Andrade will box a triple gimmick years in. Oh, he could be outboxing, but hey, he get caught. He going to sleep. Derevyanchenko was Tijuana cab driver tough. Shawn. Motherfuckers didn't talk about that. Ain't nobody talking about that. They ain't talking about the abuse, the shots that Derevchenko took. Who taking up that abuse and still coming like that? That's that snack juice he had. Ain't nobody taking that fucking abuse for 12 rounds. Mark Murray was as tough as they come. He couldn't take that abuse. Who you seen take that abuse from Triple G for 12 rounds? Nobody. Canelo was slipping and blocking the shit. Derevchenko was taking, man, Derevchenko a trooper. Derevchenko guaranteed to get dropped in the first round. Yeah, he kind of clipped him behind the head, though. That looked like a rabbit shot. That motherfucker tough. I just think, oh, Derevchenko, that motherfucker tough. That motherfucker tough. It don't mean Charlo that tough. It don't mean Andrade that tough. For real. That don't mean just because Derevchenko took it don't mean they can take that abuse. Canelo couldn't take that abuse he took for 12 rounds. That's why nigga was doing all this and jogging around the ring in the first fight. Hell yeah, man. I mean, I ain't never right. Man, when anybody that can punch, man, they got a chance. He said Willie Monroe. Yeah, Willie Monroe was trying to fucking box. He said Monroe got a solid chin, just no power, which made it easy to walk down. Brooke's chin was solid too. Yeah, Brooke's chin was solid. If Brooke had better head movement, Brooke probably would have beat him. He just qualified for saying Willie Monroe got a chin. That motherfucker bad. That nigga got the shit beat out of him by old boy. By Golovkin. Yeah, Golovkin, yeah, Derevchenko had a lot of heart. That motherfucker was grinding in the trenches, dog. He was using angles too, man. Yeah, I mean, whatever he was taking, sign me up. Triple G could have easily folded. He didn't want to go through that shit no more. I think Triple G thinking about retiring. Derevchenko got a chin in a body. He was taking him motherfucker. If Jacobs had Derevchenko hard, he would have did better versus Canelo. He talked all that shit over the years. What he say about I'd probably knock Canelo out. Yeah, I'd knock Canelo out. That nigga getting there. That motherfucker got the tap dancing like Sammy nigga Davis Jr. Disco now. Bro, Bow thought that nigga was Bow Wow in there. Bro, that nigga was skating around that motherfucker. Bro, bounce. Roller skater. That nigga was in there. That nigga was Bow Wow stunt double in roll bounce. Nigga, Danny Jacobs was in that bitch. That nigga was what was Sweetness? That nigga was in there. Sweetness. Ooh, ooh, ooh. At the end, that nigga was in there dancing. Ooh, ooh. That nigga was in there. Nigga was dancing from Canelo. That nigga was in there running. Ooh, ooh. I wonder why he's the greatest dancer. I wonder why I ever seen. That nigga was in there dancing and shit, pirouetting and shit. That nigga was doing Lil' Kim. That nigga was in there. Nigga was at the little Irish Mexican running the big black strong motherfucker around the ring. That nigga that man ducking them die. Your rent money. You got your rent money, Craig? If you had your money today, or your salad gonna be tossed tomorrow. Man, Mark Marion, Joshua salute. Even though I thought it was close. Man, that fight wasn't no close, man. Daddy Jacobs got beat everywhere but the bottom of his shoes. That shit wasn't close. David Benez won Charlo. Man, motherfucker beat the shit out of Charlo. Motherfucker, man. Beat both of their ass. Tag team back again. Both of them get their ass whooped. He been and did the funky monkey Watusi. He been and did the funky chicken on them motherfuckers. Both Charlo twins. You ain't lying. Derevchenko and fucking Porter. Snack's finest. That nigga Shawn Porter went to war up in that hoe. They've been able to beat the shit off the Charlo twin. Beat the blind off that motherfucker. And them niggas look like Wesley Snipes and Universal Soldier. You get the shit beat out of them. Charlo can crack. Man, that motherfucker ain't no puncher like that. That motherfucker ain't no puncher. I mean, that motherfucker should have stopped Brandon Adams then or Corey, but that nigga ain't cracking like that. To go up to 68 and be one of the biggest punchers. You might, man, that nigga ain't about to crack shit. He about to get he go up there, he getting his melon open. Straight up. He getting his muffin cap back, push back blue. That nigga going to sleep. It's a shame Andrade versus Charlo won't happen. I think that would be a good fight. Yep. That nigga Charlo about to fight Eubanks, and he about to fuck around and fight Derevchenko next. He said, I mean that jab versus J-Rock. Yeah, that was what, 154 pounds? You talking about this nigga going up to 68 though. A whole different ball game. Yeah, 68. That motherfucker, David Benavidez, used to be 340 pounds as a teenager. That's a big motherfucker. Plant beat the shit out of Charlo too. Only 168 pounds Charlo could beat. That's a champion. Maybe he could beat Billy Joe Saunders. Maybe. That's the only one. Mark, what's going on? Maybe he could beat Billy Joe Saunders. That's the only one I can see him beating. He ain't beating Callum. He ain't beating Caleb. And he ain't beating David. He ain't. Charlo ain't that good, bro. I seen that in his last few fights. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Maybe he could beat Peter Quillen. I'm talking shit. Maybe he could beat Peter Quillen. He can beat all of them, in my opinion. King draw salute. Nah, that nigga losing all of them. That nigga going the distance with Brandon Adams. What you think them niggas gonna do to him up there? This nigga struggling with Corey Bob. Motherfucker ain't got a chance. Plant not good. You crazy as fuck. Plant the goods. I think Plant might be the best one up there. It's tough. I think I like David too. And I like Callum Smith too. That motherfucker Caleb Plant, man, I put money on that one. I don't even bet on boxing. Caleb Plant been to beat the shit out of Charlo. That motherfucker been outboxed him 12 rounds to nothing. He beat his ass easy. He beat that motherfucker easy. That ain't no fight. Charlo's, y'all not be, is it just like I just like this dude and I just don't pay no attention? Like I told y'all niggas about Ghostwick. I said that motherfucker ain't that good. Y'all be fucking me up. Y'all be wasting my time. I be like, man, what they be seeing in these niggas? I go back and watch the tape and I just think I be going crazy. Them motherfuckers don't be good. I be rewinding and rewind. I be like, damn. Maybe it's something they see I don't see. I stopped listening to you, some of you motherfuckers, man. I stopped listening to you niggas. Y'all be wasting my time like a diamonds. I ain't gonna go back and look at shit. When you fight the shit, I'll watch. That motherfucker ain't that good. Goldsmith, he ain't that good. And Charlo, he about to be on a Adamus list. I'm gonna call it my Adamus Goldsmith list, meaning your ass ain't that good. Charlo, one bad performance away from Dennis Hogan to going on the Goldsmith / Adamus list. He one bad motherfucking fight away. He struggled with Dennis Hogan. He going on the Goldsmith and the Adamus list. Union salute. Appreciate it. He said, keep it up. Keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate it. He going on the motherfucking Adamus list. Telling y'all. He going on the Goldsmith Adamus list. I do the same shit with the same results. Man, he going on the list. When we play like daily fantasy football and basketball, we got a list. List of niggas I ain't picking no more. The Dez Bryant list is what it was called. That's what it was called. Dez Bryant was the king of the list. The Dez Bryant list. Back in like what, 2000, 2015 NFL season, it was called the list. Dez Bryant was on. There was the NFL list and the NBA list. Who the fuck was the NBA list guy? I don't think it was Ryan Anderson. It was another motherfucker. One of the Morris twins. One of the Morris, Marquise Morris it was. That's when Dez was on the down slope of his career. That nigga had fucked so many niggas in our league, dog. Dez Bryant fucked so many niggas, man. Man, had that nigga made like 3 catches, I'd probably be $100,000 richer. Charlo and Callum Smith. Body bag. Is Jaime good? He got good physical tools. He got to get his skills refined. Eric Morales helping him with that. I thought that Robert Garcia do good for him because Robert Garcia did a lot of good things with Jose Ramirez, but I think Munguia could be good. Right now, not so much. He got a lot to work on. Just technical stuff that a good fighters, any person should be able to get. They got a amount of skill in him, but right now I think they gonna marinate him for a minute. But he got the ability. He just gotta get better. Fundamentals. At the end of the day, it's a lot of guys that ain't proved themselves. Well, Jaime Munguia like 22, 23. This niggas that's 32 years old like Andrade who ain't proved shit. Yeah, he got a title or two, but what did it really prove? So, at the end of the day, when niggas talk about Tank, motherfuckers talk about Jaime Munguia and shit, man, it's a lot of niggas that's like 10 years older than them, 8 years older than them, they ain't proved shit. 21, all right. It's a lot of niggas that's older than them, they ain't proved shit. He ain't out here talking this shit. See, that's why Leo Santa Cruz get away with it. Leo Santa Cruz get away with it because he don't talk no shit. He nice, he respectful, he take pictures with everybody. See, when you out here talking shit like Tank, woo, 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 yeah, I want that. And then nigga pull your whole card, then you mad. Bobby Swag in the super chat, appreciate it. What Million just say? He said Adonis Stevenson coming back, just asking. No, hell no, he better not come back. He better sit his ass down. Him and Ryan Shazier from the Steelers, man, he better not attempt to play them combat sports no more. It's over. No, he's 22. Same thing. It's over with. Leo Santa Cruz, nice. I asked niggas that interview him behind the scenes and shit. He's just a really nice guy, man. You can't help but to like him. I'm like, I get it. Because a lot of times you approach these black fighters and they be on some asshole shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these black fighters be on some asshole shit. Mexican fighters, I heard, just some of the nicest dudes out there. Yeah, I need to ban that nigga from fighting. Well, let's talk about Shawn Porter. While Miles taking a dog nap. The real GOAT. These boxers nowadays think they playing golf the way they feel. He said these boxers nowadays think they playing golf the way they feel they got so much time ahead of them at 30 plus. Yep. Think Shakir could ever get down with Tank? Hell yeah, he probably beat the shit out of Tank. That's a big motherfucker. Ryan Garcia ain't got a best chance in hell. But Shakir would probably conquer a few weight classes if he stay out the bullshit. Let's talk about Shawn. He did an interview on Ellie Sackback shit. Shout out to Samuel S. And he said that Terence Crawford better than Errol Spence in every department. That's what he said. I posted on my Instagram. He said he better than him in every department. Now, that wasn't even the interesting stuff. He said that, I guess, he said he went back and watched the Mikey Garcia fight, and he said that he seen that Errol, I'm going to just go ahead and say, if he didn't say this, I'm going to go ahead and say him. He said he fought Mikey Garcia scared in the first 2 rounds, and I guess that's what gave him confidence to beat Errol Spence. And he said that he was real surprised that Errol Spence wasn't aggressive in that fight. He said that once Mikey Garcia, dropped his game plan after the second round, which it was because of Errol Spence. He said he knew if he got off to a fast start and got Errol Spence respect, that that he would have a chance at winning the fight. And he said that he was surprised that Errol Spence wasn't as aggressive with him. That's what he said. He said, I was surprised that he wasn't aggressive, but he said when he came out there and set the tone with his aggression early on and started fast, he said that he had a feeling that he wouldn't be aggressive. So he said Terence Crawford better in every department. Um, and I agree. I don't really see too many other departments where people say Spence body punching, but long story short, Shawn Porter calling Errol Spence overrated. But that wasn't even the biggest takeaway of what he said. One of the biggest takeaways of what he said is that I kind of picked up on this. He said, I hadn't heard nothing from Errol Spence. So I called him today to make sure everything was okay with him, to check up on him. And I just got the feeling watching that everything ain't okay with him. That's what I got from it. So it may be a little bit more what's wrong with Errol Spence, but I was assured that Errol Spence is okay. That was reassured to me that he okay. But you can't say that if he ain't fight Bud. I'm pretty sure him and Bud done fought on multiple occasions. I think they fought on multiple occasions. I'm pretty sure they sparred each other a ton of times. I remember I think Terence was about to fight Kenny as a teenager in the back alley. He went up to square up with Kenny. I paid money to see that footage. Shawn Porter should say this now. He will never get a belt again. Al don't like this. Well, he ain't the only PBC fighter to pick him. Christopher Colbert picked Terence Crawford too. He said him and Crawford wrestle and Crawford strong as shit. But it don't surprise me none. And maybe it's a tactic to try to get Errol Spence to fight him again in the rematch. But he ain't calling out Terence no more. But I know Premier Boxing Champions had that discussion behind the scenes. And I don't know what the result of this discussion was. But the results that I see is that Shawn ain't calling for the fight no more. So they definitely discussed Shawn going over there to fight Terence. But I guess they decided Al said no. So, and if he would have fought Terence and then Terence would have stopped Shawn or Terence would have beat Shawn, it would have made Errol look bad and there'd been more pressure on Errol to fight Terence. They don't want that fight. They don't want that fight. And that's just what it is. They don't want that damn fight. I heard it from higher up. I'll leave it at that. I heard it from high up. They don't want that fight. Just a fight they don't want. They gonna wait till Crawford get old, and then think about that fight. But it may just boil down to Crawford fighting Regis, Jose, Jerron Ennis, and it might be a situation where Errol just move up and fight a 54-pound champion. But you know, people can say Shawn hating or whatever, but I just got the impression after he said that Shawn thought Errol Spence was overrated. Like he went to the fight expecting a lot more from Errol Spence, and he said that I expected him more, and I didn't see that. He said, a guy I think he was believing all the hype. A guy that threw a lot of punches, a guy that was aggressive. Errol Spence was saying, I'm gonna stop him, man down. And Shawn Porter was like, I was expecting a lot more. That's what he said. I was expecting a lot more. And he said, basically, I think Spence invincibility is going down. I think guys think they can beat him. Danny Garcia, I think they all believe the hype. And that happened in boxing a lot, where a lot of these dudes believe the hype. I remember Danny Jacobs was talking about a fight after he fought Golovkin. He said before the fight, I believed that when people were saying his power was extraterrestrial, it was otherworldly, and it really, when I got in the ring, his power really wasn't that. That's what he said. He said his power was overrated. A lot of these dudes believe the hype. A lot of these dudes believe the hype. And Danny, Shawn, Keith Thurman all believe that, and they getting what they want. They was ready for somebody to fight Errol Spence and somebody to show a niche in his armor. Now, basically, Errol Spence is a shark and is a person in the ocean that got cut and they smell blood and they the sharks. Now it took for Mikey Garcia to make Shawn Porter brave. It took for Shawn Porter to make Danny Garcia brave. It's gonna take for Danny Garcia to make Manny Pacquiao, or in an accident to make Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman brave. So at the end of the day, that's just what it really boiled down to. And that's what happened when you step up in opposition. That happened every time, man. Through my experience in boxing, even the most monstrous punchers, it's somebody that can take your power. It's a Holyfield to your Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? It's an Ali to your George Foreman. It's an Ali to your Sonny Liston. You know what I'm saying? It's a Gerald McClellan to your Julian Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's a Danny Garcia to your Lucas Matisse. You see it all the time. You see, oh man, can't nobody take this guy's power. And soon enough, somebody gonna come around and they gonna be able to take that punishment. Thurman out to the middle of next year, hand injury. That's just what's going. It happens. It's somebody that can take the punishment and give it back out to you. So, you know, it's sad that it took for Mikey Garcia to make motherfuckers brave. It is sad. It's sad that it took Danny Garcia Mikey to make dudes brave. But it happened with Golovkin. You know, Kell Brook jumped up 2 weight classes and it made Danny Jacobs brave. But that's what fighters be waiting to see. They wait to see a niche in your armor, and then okay, I can beat him now. Don't nobody want to go to the buffet and eat the food while it's hot. Everybody want to wait till somebody else eat the food. Let me see if he gets sick first. Let me see if he go back for seconds. Nobody want to be the first to dive in. And that's why you got to salute to Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, because really, it ain't no way to beat Josh Taylor. It ain't no way to beat Regis Prograis right now. It ain't never been done before. Neither been dropped, neither been stopped, neither been through a lot of adversity. So they looking to lay the blueprint. As they go, they'll figure out each other's weaknesses. As they go, they'll figure out each other's weaknesses. It's gonna be like I can't explain it. I really don't have an analogy for it, but as they go, it's gonna be a second by second, a minute by minute, a round by round adjustment for a whole fight. Now they look at the tape and say, well, you know, Mikey did this, and I think we can do this to get him. Now they see his chicken, and Errol Spence is more vulnerable than ever. Errol Spence is more vulnerable than ever. You know what I'm saying? With the car accident, you know, you see Freddie Rose say, we want the Errol Spence fight now. And they seen what Shawn did. The accident, they figure that he won't be the same fighter. Everybody gonna want to fight Errol now. Everybody gonna get in line and get a ticket, because everybody see that he ain't invincible. Same thing with Triple G. Kobe 2K fans, look. Same thing with Triple G. Oh man, okay, nobody beat Triple G. Then Kell Brook went over there and showed them niggas the way. Now we get niggas jumping up 2 weight classes, making other welterweights and other welterweights and middleweights brave enough to do some suckers, man. Them dudes some suckers. Yeah, I like Boots. He a minute away though. Him and Vigil, they're a minute away. They mix up. Along with the franchise champion now. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Lomachenko has been upgraded to WC franchise champion. He is the second fighter after Canelo to get this status. It means Devin Haney will likely become regular WC champion like Jermall Charlo. So that means he ain't Bob Arum dropped that bag off. But I knew that was gonna happen. So it is what it is. Will Mean Machine make brother? It ain't that. I'm gonna put it this way. It ain't that Shawn Porter scared to fight him. It may not necessarily mean Errol Spence or Keith Thurman scared to fight him, or Danny Garcia scared to fight him. Some may not. It's that Al Heyman tell them they're not fighting them. It don't mean Yuga's scared to fight him. It don't mean Lipia's scared to fight him. They just get marching orders that they're not gonna fight him. Now, if Al Heyman deem it that Terence Crawford going versus Mean Machine and go to war and get dropped 3 or 4 times, he might send Josito Lopez over there. He might send Shawn Porter over there. But it's all up to Al Heyman. And with Al Heyman, who is he getting this advice from in boxing? His brother was a boxer who fought Sugar Ray Leonard, Bobby Heyman. Is he listening to Floyd? Is he listening to Sam? Is he listening to Sylvia? Is he listening to whoever he listened to about his boxing? Is he listening to a particular Pacific coach? It's all up to what Al Heyman want to do. If Al Heyman say, okay, Shawn, you want to go over there, or Keith, you want to go over there and fight him, Al Heyman make them calls. Smith's lacerations to his face with risk him getting cut. Yeah. Also his mouth and teeth. So no undisputed now. That's what it sounds like. I don't think you could. Can you be undisputed if you're the franchise champion? That's what I don't. I mean, I'm still not clear what the franchise champion is, because Dan Rayfield said that Canelo got stripped, and that belt went to Charlo. So I guess he ain't gonna be undisputed now. That's how I look at it. Devin Haney, the real champion, or soon to be named. So he ain't gonna be undisputed then. I'm not gonna recognize him as undisputed. Which he could have just waited to fight Lopez and Comey, and then they could have upgraded him to franchise champion. But they must have had the force. They must have had to force Devin Haney and Lomachenko to happen before Comey and what's our boy named Comey and Lopez. Donaire gonna get smoked by New York. Yeah, I think so. If they work together for Wilder Fury, then why not Bud? Franchise champion equal WBA super champion. No, it don't. No, it don't. It don't. It don't. Because they said Canelo got stripped. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not going to say I know it don't. Tank and Loma. I'm going with Lomachenko now. The franchise champion can never hold the regular belt. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest. Why don't they match Jose versus PB? Jose Benavidez got legal problems. Yeah, he got legal problems. He just went to jail. Went to street racing or something. Yeah, he went to jail. But other than that, at the end of the day, Shawn Porter got his opinion. He said that he might fight Danny, he might fight Manny, or he might rematch Errol. The WBC might order something. They might order him and Yugas again. But he said Pacquiao definitely, that fight still can happen. So I heard that had Shawn Porter beat Errol, that Pacquiao and Shawn was gonna be next for like the 3 belts. So right now Pacquiao just ain't fucking with Errol right now. So he feel that he can beat up. Errol. I mean, he could beat up Shawn, but not Errol. But him and Shawn sparred a lot of times together, so maybe that's where that confidence come from. Comey might give Teofimo Lopez the business. Yeah, I seen Lopez sparring earlier. So, I seen him sparring earlier. So, or hitting the bag, excuse me, not sparring. Who you got, Charlo or you? I'll take Charlo, but I think it'd be a better fight than people anticipate. WBC garbage rules, yep. They got the franchise belt, now they got the regular WBC belt. They got the diamond belt, the silver belt, the intern belt. They got more belts almost than the WBA. They got franchise, regular, diamond, silver, intern. The WBA got super, regular WBA, intern WBA, and gold. WBC do got more belts than them. Who can Loma beat at 30-35? I think who can beat Loma? Probably Tank, Comey. That's probably about it. Devin Haney. That's probably the only three at 30 and 35. Charlo Harrison rematch, December 21st. I don't know. I heard Vegas or the Barclays or New York. That's what they said. I guess in the Barclays. Too many belts. Them motherfuckers got 5 belts. 5 belts. Well, it'd be interesting to see what Errol do when he come back. They might order Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter too for the intern WBC belt. And the winner might end up fighting Errol. I'm not convinced Errol gonna just come back, but if he do come back, and jump right into it. Benavidez has sweet hands. I got sweet hands right now, but I think it's close. Do so now and say, more got to keep the same energy now. Andrade to nobody. These motherfuckers don't be wanting to fight each other at all. Yeah, Charlo Harrison 2 is going to be at the, December 21st. Yep. Unless something changed, but I heard that's confirmed, and then Vegas or I'm thinking of Barclays. That's in New York City or Vegas. I'm thinking of Barclays. Everybody got a price for how much they got to pay you to join the LDBC. Oh, fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. I thought this nigga was like the PBC or some shit like that. No price. Might as well dance with the devil. Bro gonna fight his mandatory first fight. That's what I would do, to be honest. That's what I would do. But yeah, Michael Woods reported that I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. Give me a minute. 8 in the morning, baby. He says that he said Michael Woods on Twitter said, I asked Arum about next for Crawford after the Mean Machine. Danny Garcia was offered a fight. He said, hold on. He said Danny Garcia was offered a fight. He said, no, Top Rank has 2 dates in January and a couple in February, World's Tournament. He said Danny was offered a fight, and I don't know what the fuck going on. So he said Danny was offered a fight, and Crawford come back in January or February. So it is what it is. So I don't know. It is what it is. How do you feel about Lubin and Gallimore fight? I think it's a dangerous fight. I think it's more dangerous than Goucher because Gallimore can crack. So, yeah, Gallimore can crack. But Gallimore been getting outboxed though. How you feel about it? Okay, I'll break down. Y'all can ask questions now. I answer questions. Before I did they ever come out with the Spence pay-per-view numbers? No, they didn't. Nope. You saw Jermall and Tony Harrison kicking it in Mexico. Jermall and Tony or Jamel and Tony? No, I ain't see that. Who Spence mandatory? The guy that just fought Luis Galazzo. Kudu Kadaka Hukabaka. Neutral Natural Sulu. Gallimore can be. He just lost though. He just got outboxed by somebody. Top ranked kid that just beat Luis Galazzo. Yeah, can't nobody pronounce that long ass fucking name. That nigga name long as hell. You got any more questions? I'll ask. Don't make me chop his name. I don't know the nigga name. Oh God, I have people saying I'm smoking some shit for saying 10. I changed my mind on that shit. I got Loma. I heard Tony and Charlo was official, but they still trying to find a venue. December 21st, but shit always changing over there. Bud probably gonna fight. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna throw Ramirez right in there with him. So I don't know. He might fight Adames if he beat Patrick Jusera. I know the NBA kickoff tonight. Everybody else. Y'all niggas was AD is the greatest. He's the greatest. AD is GOAT, man. GOAT, man. GOAT, man. GOAT, man. Y'all was saying AD. Motherfucker didn't have a point in the second quarter, in the fourth quarter. See, y'all was saying AD and LeBron. Nigga with the Magic Johnson voice. AD is on the way. AD is on the way. Kawhi is the best player in the league. He was busting LeBron ass last night. LeBron didn't want to check him. You know, I said, LeBron, you got to check Kawhi down the stretch. You can't just sit on Patrick Beverly. When I was playing with Kareem, Worthy, you know, Byron Scott, Pat Riley said, you got to get out there and check Bird. LeBron. That nigga was really trying to sit on Patrick Beverly last night. Y'all believe that shit? Kawhi out there looking like a young Jordan. That nigga Errol out there just bullying Anthony Davis 2-pound ass. Like, get off me. Anthony Davis falling on the floor. Every time you look up Davis on the floor, like he picking up singles at a titty bar. That nigga picking up money and shit. If it weren't for Danny Green, they would have lost by like 30 last night. That nigga Lewis Williams out there. Lewis Williams so damn cold. Whoop, whoop. You ask me like that's my business or some shit like that, dog. That nigga LeBron was out there, couldn't score no points. Nigga AD can't shoot free throws. LeBron can't shoot free throws. KCP wasn't doing shit out there. Looked like Danny Green was the best acquisition, whatever the fuck you call it. Acquisition they made. Man, AD always on the floor. Got any more questions? Who the Pistons? We play the fucking Indiana Pacers tonight, nigga. All our team injured. Don't matter though. At least I'm a LeBron fan. I go wherever LeBron go. These y'all new fans are just some y'all some weirdos. Y'all some weirdos. For real. I'm wherever LeBron at. Who playing tonight? It's a lot of good games. Nuggets. In Portland, there's a late game on ESPN. I think the early game is Embiid and the Sixers taking on Boston Celtics. Y'all nigga, I'm going wherever with LeBron. Man, fuck up out of here, nigga. I have favorite players, but nigga, I always root for my team. These the most wishy-washy ass fans in history. These most missed 5. He missed in the next week. We play Embiid them Saturday. I might go to that shit. I think it's his hamstring and a little bit of knee. I might play FanDuel, but I'll play DraftKings. Yeah, FanDuel took the they ain't got late swap. I play FanDuel. I don't like DraftKings interface. I play in the night. I didn't know who the fuck to pick the first game. I plugged Embiid. He gonna turn his ankle or some shit like that. I played Embiid in one lineup at the center. Tristan Thompson in one. And I played did I play Valanciunas in one? I think I played Valanciunas in one. I want to play Jokic in one. I got Embiid in one. Tristan, Valanciunas, Embiid. Yeah, I'm gonna put one more lineup in though. Just play a little $2 and $2. LeBron's on AD is the best player on the Lakers. Rockets, Astros, Texans all getting shit. Rockets ain't winning shit with Mike D'Antoni there. You crazy. You can't have a slave mentality and stick to just one team. You can't have a slave mentality and stick to just one team because the team will trade you and don't give a F about the second. Why can't I as a fan do the same? What they got to do with it though? They got to do with the player. That's the business. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm a Seahawk fan one year, and now I'm a fucking Bronco fan the other year. No loyalty. You can't do that shit. That's a horrible comparison. That's a horrible comparison. I got motherfuckers that been Yankee fans for 100 fucking years. You stick with your team through the good and the bad. If you can't be with your team through the good, the bad, and the ugly, I guarantee you ain't gonna be married. And if you get married, it ain't gonna be for long. These niggas be fans, new fans every day. Oh, I'm a National fan today. Next season start, I'm back a Yankee fan. Like, it's cool to root for another team, but like, nigga, I got my teams, man. I've been rooting for since the 80s. Yeah, I like Brooklyn. They got a Caris LeVert. Well, it's business when I switch teams. Well, go ahead and switch teams. You just one of them casual fans then. Casual as hell. Uncommon sense salute. I'm a Laker fan. Like, damn, fuck, that's the gayest shit I've heard, bro. I fuck with Allen Iverson, Durant. That was my man. Garnett. Them was my nigga, but I was a Piston fan still. I might have had the Garnett jersey and the Ivo jersey, but I still that was my team. Now my team out of it, I root for. I want to root, but it is what it is. Patriots definitely going undefeated. They gonna lose to the Saints in the Super Bowl. I can't root for the Knicks. I ain't no idiots. Yeah, their honor suck. If you can't remember bad players on a bad year, your team was bad, then you're not a fan. Yeah, I stuck my team to the good, the bad, the ugly. I like Kobe too. Iverson was my favorite player of all time. Iverson, Garnett, Isaiah, Magic. Who else in there? Somebody else in there. But them for sure. Kobe. Yeah. It was somebody else I'm thinking of. Reggie Miller. Yeah, Reggie. Those are my favorites. Still. I didn't really care for Jordan. He said, if you're not from LA, how you like? What if your daddy was a Laker fan when they was in Minnesota? You know? I'm just saying, like, nigga, like, you might, like niggas became Cowboy fans because they was dominant. You ain't got to be, I'm not saying if you're not from there, you shouldn't be a fan of them. I'm just saying, if you a fucking Cowboy fan, stick with the Cowboys. Unless something happen. You was like, I don't fuck with Jerry because he told us to kneel. I can't fuck with the Cowboys no more. Or they did my man's dirty, or they did some racist shit. I feel you then. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there's more Cowboy fans in the DMV than there's Redskin fans. I ain't saying you got, because you from Detroit, you got to be a Detroit team. No, just be loyal to one team. That's it. I don't know shit about Logan Paul, but he getting that bread. The Suns used to be the shit. They had Tom Chambers, Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley, Charles Barkley. They got a nice little team now. I don't know about DeAndre Ayton. That nigga talking about I'm the best player. Like, nigga, did you not know the nigga you played with scored 81 points, nigga? Like, what is you talking about? I sure wish the Pistons would have drafted Devin Booker. We took Stanley Johnson, bro. Devin Booker from here, too. Ain't that crazy? Texans fans be switching up. Them niggas didn't have a team. They had the Oilers, then they moved to Tennessee, and then they got the Texans. Deshaun Watson be taking too many hits though. Kevin Durant said that statement about hating Cowboy fans living in DC. Yeah, them motherfuckers. It's a lot of them. I never realized how many. It's a lot of them that live in DC. Devin Booker. So Devin Booker is not overrated, bro. Devin Booker, the truth. They a young team, dog. It's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a lot of vets over there. It's gonna take time. You know, him, Oubre, DeAndre Ayton. They gotta grow together. Devin Booker, the truth. I don't know what you talking about. That nigga hella nice. It just take time. He'll have his time. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get some more pieces, but if Aiden get better, him and Aiden will be straight, and then Oubre can play, and then they just gotta fill in the pieces after that. But Devin Booker can hoop. I don't know what you talking about. That nigga get buckets. Yeah, I remember the Jazz when Malone was like in shape. You go back and look at some of his old 80 films. Yeah, Stockton, Hornacek, Malone, Ostertag. I remember them teams. I think Devin Booker more skilled than James Harden. He probably might beat James Harden. James Harden looked good in the regular season, but he trashed in the playoffs. He said, he's a swim. Charlo is the boogeyman. Canelo Triple G duck their whole life. What about Andrade? You can't be the boogeyman ducking Andrade. Yeah, Zach LaVine could hoop too. Just play for some young teams. Yeah, they got Dunn, Kobe White. Who else they got over there? Wendell Carter, Lloyd Marketing. Chicago, another team. They just young. And sometimes you got to swap some of them young guys out for some veterans. Boo Boo the Boogeyman. Like, Harden got two move ass. He be getting niggas with them bitches. He be creating shit. Devin is nothing like Levine. They just both light skinned. They both get buckets. Motherfuckers both get buckets. Them niggas both can go for 50, 40 points at any time. Levine more athletic, but they both good scorers. Booker a better shooter though. I think Levine can shoot it too, but he ain't no shooter like Booker. I like Levine game though. Bulls management ain't good. It ain't never been good. Jerry Krause. And who they got now in their front office? I forget the nigga name. Jerry Krause. I don't know why Devin Booker signed back with Phoenix. I don't know. He probably got like $130 million. Paxton ain't shit either. That motherfucker hired that one coach from Iowa State. That nigga was shit. He said Booker got better shot and better footwork. I don't know. Levine got some good footwork though. You might be right. Levine got some good footwork. I like Levine game. He bigger. At least he look bigger. Ton of Cowboy fans, Philly fans, and Steelers fan in DC. Just crazy. Y'all got the Lions in DC. Y'all got the Skins, but Dan Snyder do it to you. He said none of them dudes at 160. The bookeyman, they all ducking in circumstances. Billy Joe Saunders exposed. Andrade and DM saying they should fight on the same card. That's crazy. Now Booker, he from Grand Rapids. His daddy played in the league. He from Grand Rapids. That's north. Josh Jackson from Detroit though. Did Shawn beat Errol in a rematch? I don't know. I gotta see Errol come back after that accident. Errol makes some adjustments. He probably can beat him. I don't know. That'd be an interesting rematch. I didn't really think of it. It'd be interesting. I think Shawn got a lot more confidence coming in. Yeah, Josh Jackson doing that stupid shit. He with Memphis right now. He's starting in G League. He got caught with some weed and rolling louds. But Josh Jackson can play. He just was in the bag. situation in Phoenix. Young guy. I would like to see the Pistons had got him, but maybe it ain't a good idea for him to come back here. But Josh Jackson can play. He in the G League, yep. But he can play though. He just in a bad situation. You went over to Phoenix. You had T.J. Warren. He with Pacers now. You had Booker. Hey, you had a lot of guys that needed the ball. And Josh Jackson is a guy. When Warren and Booker wasn't in, he was a nigga out there getting 20 and 10. He could definitely be a star in the league. He just a bad situation for him in Phoenix. So he with Memphis. I mean, him and John Moran would be nice together. Jackson refused to give Boston a workout. Yeah, wouldn't you? Motherfucker got all them fucking niggas that play the same position. And plus, nobody black really want to live in Boston. And I believe that what I said is already understood amongst people from America. Saunders really disappointed me ducking Andrade. Remember those Pacers versus Knicks? Knicks versus Miami. Why should be wars? That was real basketball. That was man. They should have made Saunders fight Andrade or kicked him off the promotion. They just got him from Frank Warren. He wasn't gonna do shit but run back to Frank. That bitch might have ran the Al. They would have been mad too. He might have ran that shit right over the Al ass. He might have called on Al Heyman. Call him. Billy Joe fighting some 54 guys, 68. Yeah, on the Logan podcast, I saw undercard. You know what, bro? Charlo should want to take Andrade. Yeah, I don't know why not, but he about to fight after Dennis Hogan. I heard it might be a chance he might fight Canelo. Yeah, I just got that intel. Charlo can get an offer from Golden Boy to fight Canelo if he don't look good and beats Hogan. So, yep, it can happen. The little beagle dogs look sweet as hell. The little mini foxhound. I might get one of them one day. Can't have no real big hound in the hood. Yep, to this day it is. Run out, Charlo knock him out for real. Well, they need to make the fight happen. Either he gonna get outboxed or he gonna knock out Andrade. Any other questions? Adrian! We did it, Adrian! I answer questions. If not, wake Miles up for no reason. Put his ass outside to freeze. Oh shit! I see you now. That was when the East was powerful. They was better than the West. Yep. Whoever's come out the East was gonna win. Charlo gets outboxed by Andrade. Might catch him. What computer setup you using? Want to start doing YouTube? XSplit. The paid version. Just paid their ass today. Like $8 a month for a 3-month contract, a 3-month license contract. You can do it for a year or two or a lifetime. I like XSplit. It's easy. So plug and play Streamlabs. OBS, that's just some bullshit. It's just bullshit. You got more features on there, but it's just bullshit. Shit crazy. He said crazy shit in the UK. 39 dead bodies being transported in a big truck with the fridge. The driver just got caught. That shit crazy. Organs, the black web. When take that test fighting again? Hey, when take the test fighting again? Oh, Pascal, he fighting Badu Jack on a tank undercard. When is that? December 28th. That shit crazy. Man, I ain't doing no more hypothetical. Andrade, Charlo, Danny Derevchenko need to fight each other. Danny Jacobs fighting at 168 now, bro. How come drug cheating athletes never keep getting pay-per-view fights? And how come nobody questioned that? At the end of the day, he went out now. All that dirty shit happened when he was with, who was he with, Golden Boy or something? That make me sick. That do make me sick. They got a heavyweight undercard and they fill it with small fighters because small fighters is cheaper. They not even gonna stack the Wilder Ortiz undercard. They got Leo Santa Cruz and Luis Neri. I don't want to pay to see no small motherfuckers fight. They should have put Charlo and Harrison on that undercard. Hearn said pay-per-view was dead and Matchroom always have pay-per-view. I think he meant in America. Cause it's like $80. In the UK it's like £20. That's legal. That's by law though. Shout out to the Houston, shout out to the Nationals. I'm pulling for them to beat the Astros. Fuck Verlander. Bitch ain't gonna just leave Detroit and start getting rings. Damn, Jimmy Butler out tonight? Crazy. Personal reasons. This nigga got AIDS or some shit. Charlo Spence been drinking the same duck sauce. Everybody scared of Boo Boo. Yeah. I want no Boo Boo touching me neither. Isn't Nuri's opponent good? I forget who was. I don't know. Somebody sent it to me in Spanish. I don't know. Oh, Warriors giving him a little bit of a lesson last time he knocked him out. I enjoy watching Nuri fight. He can punch. Who you see Canelo fighting after Kovalev? I heard it's gonna be the Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, or Jermall Charlo. Yep, I heard. That's what I heard. Adam Kanaki versus Rivas or some. I heard Rivas got a deal from Eddie Hearn and somebody else. Someone, was it Golden Boy or Top Rank? Somebody offered Luis Neri a contract. I can't remember who the fuck it was. It was Eddie Hearn. I wouldn't sign with Eddie Hearn after what the fuck he did with that Dillian White. Oscar Rivas be stupid as fuck. Eddie Hearn better be paying me $100 million. Do you think Trevor Lawrence will cost Clemson another ring? Yeah, I ain't been watching them. They suck. I watched them versus North Carolina. He don't look that good no more, bro. He look mad overrated. And North Carolina just got like the number 3 overall recruit in football. Mac Brown down there, Willard and Dillon. You see Ortiz look. I think Wilder will knock him on 3. Yeah, I heard he been working out for a while now. I don't know. So I don't think body physique, everything. I don't depend on what he's trying to do. But yeah, I seen them. They was at Al Heyman Mansion. That's what I heard. They took some pictures at Al Mansion. Does any current middleweight got a chance versus Julian Jackson, not J-Rock? Yeah. Probably Canelo, Golovkin. In their prime, I think I got a chance. I think them two got maybe a chance, but I don't know. Canelo got a jaw, but I don't know if he can take that type of power. That's one of the hardest punching pound for pound out there. It's going to be Triple G, Callum Smith, Canelo next opponent, Charlo on the other side. Nah, I heard it's going to be Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, Charlo in that order. But things can change. Triple G not getting that fight next. Triple G coming back in February versus Camille Zamat. Canelo coming back probably in May. So that ain't going to be next. Why couldn't Gary Russell versus Santa Cruz fight November 26th? Because Santa Cruz don't want it. Ortiz had some great sparring sessions with Jack Johnson back at Dog, man. Temple shot will KO Canelo. Maybe. Freddie, what's going on? How's Jermall Charlo ducking? He just said he's willing to go to his home. He just said another interview today, Freddie, on the Boxing Voice. Let me put it in the description. He said that he don't want to fight he don't want to fight him because he's a nobody. So he switched it up. But Eddie Hearn said he'll be sending him he sent him a 1-fight offer. He'd do that. So he said today he didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. I just put the interview in the description for Eddie's right. I mean chat. It's right there. So Canelo options is basically one. He going to middleweight. He coming back down. Yeah, he coming back down to middleweight. Yep. I don't know if that's a smart idea. I think he should stop at 168 and fight the winner. Like, who the fuck John Ryder fighting? He fighting somebody. Was there a fighter with more dog in him than G-Man? I don't know. In hindsight, I think you'd say not Tyson because he quit versus Holyfield. But he got a lot of dog in him. James Toney had a lot of dog in him. Hagler had a lot of dog in him. McCallum, LaMotta, Dempsey, Ray Robinson. People don't think it like that, but Ray Robinson was a banger. So yeah, you got some fighters, man. Chavez had some dog in him. Duran had a lot of dog in him. Think about Duran went from 35 up to 160. So yeah, got a lot of dog in him. Been a lot of guys, especially James Toney. James Toney and McClellan, I think they had a sparring session. It was on the internet. Man, that motherfucker was a war. That was better than most fights. Munguia will probably, Munguia, they gonna make sure he ready, man. The Red said no, Moss. Yeah, he did though, but hey, didn't he go up there and beat up on Iran Barkley? People forget he said quit, but the Red from go to 35 to 60 though, man. That's tough. That's like Shane Mosley going up to 160. I doubt it. And being successful. That motherfucker, man. That motherfucker Duran, he did quit, but he ain't quit because he was getting beat the fuck up. He quit because he was getting frustrated. But Duran, yeah, man. LaMotta too, man. People forget about Jake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta was a dog. He might not have the sexy record, but Jake LaMotta was that nigga. Hagler, that motherfucker had, yeah, WC did do that. That motherfucker had 46 fights before he got a title. Michael Nunn had like 30 or 40 fights. That's crazy, man. Michael Nunn had that's crazy. Michael Nunn was considered like pound for pound #1 at the time when James Toney knocked him out. He was beating the shit out of James Toney. From time to time, I go back and watch them old fights, man. The old Joe Walcott's, the Hagler fights. I ain't never seen a boring Hagler fight. He beat Willie Monroe, was his daddy, up a couple of times. His daddy beat Marvin Hagler first, and then Hagler stopped him 2 or 3 times after that. Yep. Yeah, Marvin Hagler was definitely underappreciated, man. I didn't know that motherfucker had that many. Or Michael Nunn, bro. He just got out of prison, too. I didn't know that motherfucker had that many fights before a title. Like, it's motherfuckers that's never going to have 46 fights in the fighting this era. It's some fighters that won't get to 46 fights. Michael Nunn was pound for pound the #1 fighter when James Toney beat him and landed that punch. He was fucking James Toney up, but James Toney should have been heavyweight, though. I'll never forget Roy Jones and James Toney. Is the thuggish rugged bone? That motherfucker Roy came out with the fake tuxedo. Nigga, Roy beat the shit out of James Toney ass. I used to love watching some James Toney and Roy Jones fight. I like going back watching the Hagler fights, man. Hagler wasn't in no boring. Hagler was going to war with niggas. That fight with Mugabe, man, that nigga was going to war. He said Michael Nunn would beat everyone. Oh, no doubt. Michael Nunn, Hagler. Hagler would dust motherfucking Bernard Hopkins off. I forgot to do that Bernard Hopkins Roy Jones video. Now Hagler would dust the fuck out of Hopkins. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see too many middlemen. The fight at middleweight is probably like Hagler and motherfucking and Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Robinson. Between those 3. That's the fight to see at middleweight. Carlos Monzon, he was pretty good, you know. But if it, and I would love to see a Sugar Ray Robinson versus Roy Jones fight. That shit at middleweight, man. That I would like to see him. If they had like a 4-person middleweight fight, that'd be crazy because I would say Ray Robinson, Hagler, Roy Jones, and most people say Bernard Hopkins. But I seen Roy beat his ass. I would probably throw in like maybe Gerald McClellan. Not saying that he the next best, but he'd be interesting. Or even a Michael Nunn. Even you want to throw Monzon in there. But man, them 3 in the tournament, I'll pay to see that, bro. For real, that'd be great. Yeah, Hagler was a motherfucker beat. I ain't sure that he beat Hagler, bro. He might. But Hagler can box and make it a dog fight. It'll be a good fight. I'm not sure he beat Ray Robinson either. Ray Robinson was athletic as hell too. Ray Robinson, I think when he started off at 147, Roy started off at 54, so it ain't too much of a size difference. But yeah, Ray Robinson was a motherfucker though. It wouldn't be easy. L5 play. It wouldn't be easy. I don't really think when it comes to Hagler, I think he would nullify James Roy Jones' speed a little bit. Look at what Montel Griffin did in that first fight until he fake got knocked out. Montel Griffin was really setting him up really well. I think Hagler got a good jab. It'll be a close fight. It'd be a close. Montel Griffin wasn't athletic, and he was tagging up Roy a little bit. Mike McCallum and Michael Nunn, that'd be a real good one. That'd be a good one. The body snatcher. I don't know who I favor in that one. They said that Hagler didn't want to fight Mike McCullum. But Michael Nunn was sweet with it though, man. That'd be a good one. I know James Toney ended up beating McCallum, I think, a couple times, or they draw and he beat him a couple times, but be a good one. My face grayed out. I don't know what happened then. It ain't gray out on my screen yet. I know it might just be your screen. Yeah, along with the franchise champion. Yep. Bob Arum said they was gonna make him a franchise champion, but I'll do a video on it. So I'm gonna do the Roy and Bernard Hopkins video, which I was supposed to do earlier. I got caught up. What the fuck did I do earlier? Nothing. I was supposed to go to the credit union. I didn't. But I didn't get around to it. But I just took Miles for a walk. Yeah, I see it now. I blurred out. That's just the camera focusing in. But y'all got any other questions? If not, I'm going to use the commode. Salute YouTube. Don't send it. They sent mine. I don't know what happened. Re-hit the bell icon button. Hit it and hit it again. Somebody said something about Terry. Hold on. I think somebody said something about who win Canelo with Terry Norris. I don't know. Terry Norris could fight. He just didn't have no defense. They probably robbed Terry Norris. Roy and the Mongoose, Archie Moore. Probably Roy. Archie was nice with it. If anybody beating Roy at 75, it's probably going to be Michael Moore or Michael the Jinx Spinks. Holyfield only fought there for a day. Probably be one of those two. But Moore was definitely old motherfucker beat niggas' ass. Which boxer had the worst fans? I don't know. Spence. Better rapper than Andre 3000. Ice Cube, LL Cool J, Pac, Biggie, Eminem, Rakim, Jay-Z. I guess no. Those. It's murder. Holla, holla. Anybody wanna get holla, holla. It's murder. I don't even know who that Darius Lewinsky dude is. I gotta look him up. Maybe I remember him. Canelo has the worst fans by far, acting like steroids never happened. They ain't the only fan base. Nah, Andre top 5. Wordsmith is Heath. Wordsmith, he top 5. Hell no. Nah. What you talking about? You talking about best wordsmith? You like Nas, Rakim, it's crazy. I'm trying to think some more guys, but definitely them two. Ghostface, definitely hell of a wordsmith. Yeah, those are 3 all-star I'll probably start off with. I might be forgetting some people. Black Thoughts, fuck with them. Roots. Yeah, I like Black Thoughts. Most Def, he dope. I just can't think off top, but yeah, Ghostface, Nas, Rakim, definitely 3 of my favorite. Coogee Rap, I put him above Andre wordsmith wise. But Dre, he's somewhere in there. He's somewhere in there. I like Andre. I feel that Big Boys be killing him on some of them songs, but niggas just never gave Big Boys credit. Andre and Coogee Rap are my goats. Nah, I like Coogee. He in the top 10, but nah. Andre, no, he ain't in my top 10, bro. Sorry. He may be in the 20 area because I would like DMX over him. I put M over him. LL, Cube, Pac, Biggie, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, maybe even KRS-One, Jay. Yeah, man. Yeah. I put a few niggas over him. It's my. I don't like Andre, but I said LL. You know what I'm saying? He might be in the same. He might be in the same realm, like Ice-T. He might be right out that 20 range. A little bit. Probably Ice-T be a little bit outside the 20 range, but I like Ice-T though. I just said Jay-Z and DMX, bro. Andre wrote Big Boy stuff. I ain't never heard that before, bro. Ride with the motherfucking strap on side of me. I like Spice One. Big L can rap, but he in the wordsmith competition, but he ain't have enough projects. He ain't got enough projects. Yeah, it's awesome, Jacob. I ain't gonna argue with you, but my 5 is Pac, Big could be tied. Jay, Nas, and Rakim. Yep. Scarface, he in there. Yeah, he outside the 10, top 10 for me in the 20 range. 10 to 20, X, 10 to 20 range. Yeah, he in there. How to Rob. Yeah, that was dope. Power Dollar. There are a few dudes in there. I mean, trying to. Hold on. All right, I gotta pick up my list. He like with Puff, Swiss Beats, Dr. Dre. Easy E was that's Cube. That's Cube. Dr. Dre, Cube, DOC, Cube. It's funny. I wonder where I would put Snoop at. I like Quick, Safe and Sound. I like Quick. He came up same time NWA did. You still think E. Brown is trash? Yeah, he's still trash. Yeah, let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. We out.